Well, they had rook parties. They played rook. Most of the people, older people in this community didn't want face cards. They thought that was not good. The churches did not like them. So anyhow, the rook has numbers on there, so that was okay. So they played rook.
Rook parties and potlucks in the auditorium at the college. That was very enjoyable. Of course, at that time there were several people in church and we had younger couples.
But mostly they played rook. We finally added playing bridge a little bit, but that didn't take out over very good. We had missionaries women's circle once a month. We had the extension service once a month and worked with things like that in Fayetteville even.
They had clubs, ladies did. And of course, the men would come here to the store and play dominoes and pitch and stuff. And a lot of people would gather at the store and visit.
Dominoes and checkers was a big thing. In the evenings, they'd enjoy that and play with us kids, or neighbors would come or somebody'd come, they'd have a domino game. Pitch horseshoes in the summer when it was pretty, always, everybody had their horseshoe pitching place already fixed and your horseshoes ready to go.
We had ice cream, homemade ice cream a lot because well, one thing, in the winter, the ice was frozen and you didn't have to go buy it. You could just get it. And of course, they had the dairy, so ice cream was one of the main things. And you'd have your friends in, your neighbors in, to have an ice cream social kind of thing.
There was just about 6 or 7, maybe 7 couples in the area that had a square dance club, and we met at the old drugstore.
They didn't have much entertainment. They mostly just stayed there at home and visited neighbors. They had neighbors come in. When I was pretty young, Dad got a television. He had neighbors come in every night. They had one family that stayed there till 2 o'clock in the morning when the television signed off. And that's when they left. They'd come every Saturday night.
And I do remember our first TV. When we got it, the neighbors came up and we watched wrestling. That was the most interesting thing that we saw on TV.
Well, of course, their central place of entertainment was the church, and during school terms, they had activities at school put on by the children of the school.
They'd loaf, and the people who lived around there would go to the store every day and stay all day, play cards, pitch and stuff like that. And I was just a boy, but I remember it good.
Well, they'd pitch horseshoes, and at the evening, a lot of time we'd have ice cream, and neighbors come in, and all of them played guitars and fiddles, and sometimes people would sing, and that was one of their better things they'd do in the evening, and that didn't happen every day, but and then when it's hay time, all the neighbors would come in and they'd put on a real good dinner, and I was glad when it's hay season because we'd get to eat good that day at noon.